What's up, guys? I am Greg, and I am back for the final campaign strategy video of the Legendary DXP base campaign. Today, we are taking on level 4-6. We're going against Terrasky, the Terror of the Skies. We gotta defeat him 4 times, when his Master Strike comes out, reveal a strength hero, or gain a wound. The scheme this time is no more heroes. The setup for this is when you have 2 or 3 players, or 1 player. Use 8 scheme twists. With 4 to 5 players, you use 5 scheme twists. 2 players only use 4 heroes, as does a single player game. Upon playing a scheme twist, KO all the heroes from the guild hall. Evil wins when the hero deck runs out. The heroes that we're playing with this time are Ryui, Kar, Nunchi, and Arcillo the Noble-Hearted. Alright, so for this video, I'm going to do things a little bit differently than I have in the past, and I think that the end result will be something good that you will enjoy. This is an incredibly challenging level. I almost wasn't able to make this video in time to meet my schedule because it's so challenging, because I had to keep replaying it and so forth. I can't say definitively how many times I played this level in order to find the strategy that I'm going to recommend, but it's somewhere in the ballpark of 30 attempts, and that doesn't seem too far off the mark. So let's talk about some of the different strategies I tried and how I fared with each of them. Each one is going to be heavily influenced by RNG, so that's why I'm talking to you about each of them instead of just diving into the one that I ultimately want to recommend. So I'll be talking about each in terms of what are the advantages of going that route, what are the disadvantages. Since the majority of your games are going to end with the hero deck running out, one way to start puzzling things out is to say, I'm going to just buy defensively and not let myself lose due to those scheme twists coming out and ruining my day, causing the hero deck to run out. So, to do this strategy, what you need to start with doing is you need to do some number crunching. The game ends in a loss when the hero deck runs out. So there are 4 heroes at 14 cards apiece, so 56 cards in the hero deck, and there are 8 scheme twists, and each time that comes out it KOs the 5 heroes in the guild hall. So that's 40 cards from 56, that's 16 cards, and that means that, all in all, with a safety net, you can of 1 additional card, just to make sure you don't lose with that last scheme twist. That means that you can buy 15 cards, right? And build your deck that way. No, you can't. After a scheme twist, you also KO a hero costing 6 or less from the guild hall. So that's 1 fewer for a total of 48 heroes getting KO'd by the scheme twist. So that means with that safety net, there's 7 cards that are up for grabs. And of course, this is assuming that no villains escape along the way, because when a villain escapes, you have to KO another hero that costs 6 or less from the guild hall. But just hold your horses one more time, because each time a card is bought from the guild hall, that causes a card to be drawn, thus further depleting the hero deck. The game ends as soon as there are 0 cards in the hero deck, not at the start of the next turn, as would be, if you were ending in a draw. It just ends. So, you can only buy 2 cards. That's it. You can only buy 2 cards. There's a reason why this scheme is specifically mentioned in the rulebook of the physical game as not being for a single player game. It's insanely hard. But it can be done. So, how do we do that if we're trying to avoid those scheme twists and try to have that safety net? Well, these 2 cards need to be incredibly powerful. And then once you have those cards, you just need to wait until they just come out in the same turn, in the same hand. And that will, in theory, get you enough attack to defeat Terrasky. Terrasky, once again, is 10 to defeat. Now, in all honesty, I have not succeeded myself with this strategy, but I can see it happening by pairing cards appropriately. So what I mean by that is you might want to go with Oops, Did I Do That paired with Oddly Powerful. They pair nicely. They do nicely. Spell of Geokinesis and Staff of Earth would get the job done, or Merciless Pounding and Uncoordinated Attack would see you through as well. Since you are looking to buy one of these expensive cards, you're going to need to get additional sources of recruit. You only have 8 envoys, and you only draw 6 cards into your hand to make up your hand. So you're going to need to buy a few mares, which don't deplete the hero deck. But you also, it's a balancing act. You need to make sure that you don't go overboard with that, because you need those 2 Guildhall heroes to come out frequently, and that you need them in the same hand. So, just make sure you're not diluting your deck too much. Now, my recommendation for this strategy is Merciless Pounding and either, I said Uncoordinated Attack, but you can either do Uncoordinated Attack or Power of Love. And the reason why I recommend this is Merciless Pounding, once you trigger that synergy, is going to get you 10 attack, and that's all you need to defeat Terrasky. So, I think if you're going this route, that's the way to go. So, after getting frustrated by trying to beat those scheme twists and only buy enough cards that I wouldn't lose to those scheme twists, and I'm going to be honest with you, realizing that I could only buy 2 cards really put a damper on things for me, I decided that I would see if I could beat those scheme twists to the punch and end it before they all came out. So, since ultimate cards are the strongest, and like we established already, Merciless Pounding can defeat Terrasky by himself, I feel like that's a good place to start. So, there are a number of strength cards in this level. We have Small But Mighty, Power of Love, Uncoordinated Attack, and Merciless Pounding. Assuming you were to get them all in your hand at the same time, and that the other cards generated recruit, not attack, you will have between 12 attack and 17 attack, dependent on if you played them all in the optimal order. Now that's some walking around money, or in this case, attack. So lots of attack potential with this. What are the downsides? Well, for starters, you aren't generating much recruit this way. Small But Mighty will help you get some recruit, but it's also a challenge because it only generates 1 recruit, and you're only able to draw that next card if it has a cost of 2 recruit or less. Beyond that, there is the issue of balance, which I was alluding to before. You need recruit in order to buy the bigger cards, and specifically I'm looking at you, Merciless Pounding. But for each card you buy that is recruit, that's another card that you will potentially draw that won't give you attack when you need it, because you're getting down to crunch time. Similarly, the other side of the coin, if you will, with the exception of Small But Mighty, every strength card you buy is 1 more card that isn't going to generate recruit when you need the big money. So each card will dilute your potential one way or the other after a point. Last thought on this one is, though it really, I'm saying it in this strategy, but it really applies to everything here, it really applies to all of them, you are very susceptible to having your plans go out the window due to a scheme twist blowing away the Guildhall. And ditto, you can run into problems if there are no strength heroes available. If you are playing this strategy and Merciless Pounding gets blown away by a Scheme Twist, I would honestly just recommend that you exit the game and jump back in and do it again. And that's decidedly less of a big deal if you are like me and you buy that starter bundle, so that you don't spend energy when you are playing the campaign levels. When I focus too much on one skill type, I run into problems when those cards aren't available in the guild hall or just get sent to Davy Jones' locker. So let's go ahead and just broaden the field a little bit instead of looking just at strength heroes. This time I want to buy only odd cost heroes and make sure I scoop up as many copies of Oddly Powerful as I can get my grubby little hands on. That is not too shabby, and I actually like this strategy quite a bit. There are a lot of great odd cost heroes. There's a great number of odd cost heroes in this level. Power of Love, Uncoordinated Attack, Staff of Earth, Spell of Geokinesis, Wisdom of Ages, Making Friends, Try Again, Oops Did I Do That, and Oddly Powerful. Now that is over half of the hero deck. And this, of course, doesn't even make mention of the fact that if there's nothing good in the guild hall, you can just buy a Mare Shufflebottom and let the Scheme Twists do the work for you by clearing out the junk. As added bonuses, Making Friends and Spell of Geokinesis will both get you extra victory points when you use them, which again is not too shabby. Now the downside to this is that your potential is going to be limited by how many guards and envoys you have in your deck. Those are all cards that aren't going to feed into Oddly Powerful. You also need to be disciplined so as to not just buy things for the sake of buying something. You need Oddly Powerful to come out, so you want to make sure that you don't have tons and tons of cards, making it less likely that you will pull Oddly Powerful. But I really like Nunchi, so I definitely gravitate to this strategy when I'm playing. This is the last level of the base campaign. You've come a long way to get this far, and it's time to show off what you've learned. I call this strategy all in because you take a little bit of all the hits and blend them together. You're going to need to approach this with the knowledge that card draw is important, that you need big attack from a single card, that it's okay to sit pat and not recruit a card, and cards like Winged Death and Breath of Lightning can help you, but you need you need to time them right. So, in terms of recruiting, your priorities for this are going to be Wisdom of Ages, which buy as many of these as you can, preferably all of them. You need to get an ultimate card that costs 7 or 8, and I've had a lot of great success with Oops Did I Do That. And just, clarifying, I'm saying you need an ultimate that costs 7 or 8, and that's not to throw shade at Liar's Call. It doesn't do as much for us in this particular framework. Next, Oddly Powerful. And you need Clever and Cunning. Now, a quick note here. Even though Wisdom of Ages is listed before the ultimate in your priority list, if you have enough recruit to get the ultimate, grab that. With how powerful these cards are, the sooner you get them, the better, and the more likely that you're going to come out with the victory. Pairing Wisdom of Ages and Clever and Cunning works really well. I always try to play Clever and Cunning first and then switch over to Wisdom of Ages when that next card is costing more than 2 recruit. It's a silly logical fallacy, I suppose, but in my mind, doing it this way has the greatest potential to keep the card draw going, since Wisdom of Ages doesn't have that same restriction on what it's able to draw. As an added perk, in addition to getting the additional cards and the resources they provide, doing this also means you'll be cycling through your deck more quickly, getting to those big cards that you are really going to need. I don't want to say it's impossible to do without the ultimate, and in fact I would say that earlier today I did get a victory without an ultimate card. So it is possible, but it's just going to be a good deal more difficult, and you'll be leaning on oddly powerful all the more. This is to say, don't just throw in the towel after a scheme twist prevents you from getting those big money cards. Now, full disclosure, I have won most with Oops, Did I Do That? And I have not won a single time going Merciless Pounding. I just share that to say that you may need to try a few times if you're aiming to get Merciless Pounding. Now, to round us out, there is a reminder I need to share with you. Each card that you buy, have in your deck, or defeat comes with an opportunity cost. If I defeat this card now, if I defeat this villain now to gain that benefit, will it maximize that benefit for me? This is, for things like Breath of Lightning and Winged Death. If I rest to heal wounds, am I going to miss out on that crucial card when that scheme twist comes out and blows it away? Have I been buying too many mares? Having too many cards is just as bad as having not enough, because you need access to the cards that are going to help you get closer to your win condition. So, I've talked and I've talked and I've talked. How about I show you? All right. A little bit better scheme, a little bit better guild hall this time. I'm still starting off, so I need to get that recruit. I'll go with making friends, because it's like a mare but better. And this time I'll actually go for a mare, because if I can grab Smellogeokinesis, I'm definitely in a good spot. But I highly doubt it, because the chances of me getting enough recruit... Yeah. See? Goodbye, plans. Help! This level can be demoralizing. Ooh, don't want to lose those. Don't want to lose those. So I'll grab one of them. Help! Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Let's see what we got here. Alright, so we'll end up... I'm going to give Winged Death this villager, because I'm definitely going to try to get him. I'll hold off on Smell of Ozone if I can. Oddly powerful. There's Merciless Pounding. I don't really care about that one right now. Oof. Okay. Alright. Oops, did I do that? Would very much like to get that. And I apologize once again. Apologize once again for the poor connection. I've been having some real problems lately. Let's see, I got 5, so even though Oddly Powerful is very important for me, I'm going to go ahead and grab Wisdom of Ages, because it's more important right now. And you know what, I'll even grab a Liar's Call, because if I can grab 3 of these starters, that's not a bad choice. Don't like anything in that hand, but I'm still having a hard time getting the recruit that I need, so I'll go ahead and grab one more Making Friends. And hopefully the Scheme Twist doesn't come out. Sweet. Clever and Cunning. Liar's Call. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh, Alright. Feeling pretty good about this. It's really nice to be able to defeat the Mastermind this early in the game. Alright, and I'll grab another Oddly Powerful. And just cross my fingers that I'm not going to lose. Oops, did I do that? Alright, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Alright! Grab you, and guys, I got a really good feeling about this run now. Villain escape, unfortunate. Unfortunate. And I have to discard a card. Let's see, well, it's going to be this Envoy. Because everything else is really playing to my strength. So, Wisdom of Ages. You know, go ahead and... You know, I'll go ahead and give it to Winged Death. Although he's probably going to escape because I'm not going to attack him this turn. Wire's Call. Do I get anything good? 1, 2, 3, and... Whabamo. Whabamo. Ooh, that's nice. I can go ahead and defeat Terrace Guy. Defeat a villain in Alamith for free. Beautiful. That was beautiful. Get rid of 2 wounds. And while I'm at it, I'll go ahead and get the leprechauns out of the way. And I have 5 recruit, but I'll go for Clever and Cunning and see what comes out. Oddly Powerful. I'm not going to get the Making Friends because I want it to kind of chill there. So much for that. Small but mighty, you have done me a great service by sacrificing yourself. Alright, alright. I'm not going to be able to get the Mastermind this time, but 6 recruit is pretty good, so I'll draw 3 cards and hopefully I'll get some recruit. That's pretty good. Oops, oops. Oops, oops, oops. Go ahead and refresh. Wire's Call. 1, 2, 1. Although that's really promising. That's really nice to see for the next turn. I'm not going to do Smell of Ozone. Not going to do it. There we go. There we go. Moving right along. Moving right along. Feeling fancy free. And kicking the tail of the Mastermind. Hoo, 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 hoo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, man. Phooey. I'm going to come in 1 short.
Help!
Come in 1 short. But it's going to be okay. Because I'm going to defeat Guarding the Horde. No, I don't want to gain a wound. Thank you for asking. Guarding the Horde. Wisdom of Ages. Refresh again. Wisdom of Ages. Play it out. Ba-bam! Oh, I love it when a plan comes together. Just for funsies, I'm going to grab back those. Oh, I thought I had more attack. But that's okay. That's okay. Recruit that Wisdom of Ages. Recruit that Wisdom of Ages. Whew. I'm feeling good about this, guys. I know it's probably false confidence, but I'm feeling real good. Feeling real good tonight. I don't need the recruit, but I'll still go for the leprechauns. I just lost those villagers. And that's probably it. I'm probably done recruiting cards. Just going to let this play out. Buy Small but Mighty. I mean, I'm going to lose on the next Scheme Twist, so don't want to tempt fate. Well, actually, what I should be saying is that it doesn't really matter. But, you know, so be it. 1, 2, 3. I'm hoping for Oddly Powerful. Making friends. Okay. That's fine. You can have a villager.
Help!
But I have enough to end the game. So guys, check this out. It is possible. It is very possible to defeat this level. And that's how you do it. That's how you get it done. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope that you are having a good day. Wow, you don't like to see it start off like that. You do not like to see that. Goodbye, small and mighty. Alright, so Terra Sky, Terror of the Skies. Let's take a look at that. Take a look at that magnificent, majestic beast. Very off-putting. Very off-putting. Would not want to see him out in the wild because I'm fairly sure that I would soil myself. No more heroes. Poor Nunchi is about to be drawn down into the abyss. I love the artwork in this game. I really, really do. I've said that a number of times, and I just mean it every single time I say it. It's really, really nice. Really, really nice. Alright, grab Wisdom of Ages. Moving along. Spin twist. That hurts. That hurts. I just want to see. I've lost 2 oddly powerful, so there's 3 left of those. I've lost 1 clever and cunning. Alright, so I'm still in the game. Still in the game. There will come a point that if I'm not able to recruit the heroes that I am focused on, that I will not be able to win. Or at least, I shouldn't say it that way. I will reach a point where I will have no more options to play the ways that I've actually had success. I guess that is the more appropriate way of saying it. Alright, clever and cunning. Once again, I've never won with merciless pounding. It has to be possible. It has to be, because you can defeat the mastermind in one go. It has to be possible, but I have not had success. There it goes anyways. Whew! Wow. I am getting torn apart. 5 recruit. Wisdom of Ages. Grab you. It's oddly powerful. Don't want to lose that. Ah. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 oddly powerfuls and spell Gekinesis. So if I let this one slip through my fingers, which I won't, thankfully, but man, this level can really be like deflating. Alright, so I think I need more recruit, because I'm not getting close to what I need for oops did I do that. Wisdom of Ages, Wisdom of Ages, Wisdom of Ages, Clever and Cunning. Alright, so 7. Ooh. I am going to clear out a bunch of those low cards. Is it going to cripple me with not having enough recruit? That is the question. But I have to risk it. I think I have to risk it. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Help!
You know, I don't have an overwhelming sense of you're going to get out of this alive. So, grab some more recruit and just hope. Okay, this is really nice. This is good. Let's see what I can do with drawing all these cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will be able to get the Leprechaun, so I will be able to get that. Ah, the world is okay again. The world is okay. At least the world in this very small corner. Recruit you. Thank you. Winged death. How many wounds? Just the one, and that's okay. It's still progress. Making my deck a little bit nicer, a little bit more efficient. Clever and cunning. Wisdom of ages. Oops, did I do that? 1, 2, 8 attack. No, I would not like to gain a wound. So 9 attack. Very close. Not quite there. I'm going to go ahead and rest. Get rid of that wound. Okay, here we go. Now we're starting to get somewhere. Wisdom of ages, wisdom of ages. Go ahead and give... Oh, I think I had another connection issue, so I'll refresh and see if that helps. Yes, I would like to continue with that game. Thank you. Okay, making friends. Give you to guarding the horde.
Help!
Mare. Oddly powerful. Ooh, so close. Alright, I'm gonna just cross my fingers, guarding the horde. Wisdom of ages. Ah, beautiful, 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 beautiful. Finally able to do it. Alright, now we're cooking with gas. Now we're cooking with gas. I don't like any of these cards. I'm not gonna bother with them.
Help!
Alright, clever and cunning. What do we got? Wisdom of ages. Really hoping that the next card is going to be an oddly powerful. It's not. Clever and cunning. Wisdom of ages. Really wish I could just set this aside. But I can't. Gain a wound? Oh, I don't need to. No, I do not want to gain a wound. And I am able to defeat Terra Sky, which is nice. Defeat a villain for free. I guess I have no choices. Alright, I'm starting to feel a little bit better about my chances. Starting to feel better about this. Things are starting to kind of cook a little bit for me. What do we got here? What do we got, guarding the horde? Alright, so clever and cunning. Got a wound. Clever and cunning. Got a card I can't use, but at least it's now up at the front of the queue. I don't want to recruit any of these cards, so I will move right along. Alright, I got a good feeling about this. I need one card that will give me attack, and I didn't get it. Didn't get it. So 3 of 7. About a 50% chance for a scheme twist. So now a definite 50% chance for a scheme twist. So the next one is gonna hurt. Next turn is gonna hurt. Alright. Leprechauns get a villager. Let's see what we've got. 7. I'm just gonna rest. Get rid of that wound. Get it out of here. Okay. Cross my fingers. Cross my fingers. Alright. There we go. No, I don't want to wound. 15 attack. Very nice. This guy. KO a villain from my deck, my victory pile, that is to say, not my deck. I'll get rid of the leprechauns, and then I'll go ahead and replace the leprechauns. Moving right along. Let's go ahead and get rid of making friends. Why not? Now, I can buy one more. I can do that. I'm gonna choose to do this.
Help!
Oh no, phooey. Well, that scheme twist comes out and I lose. I should not have bought that. Didn't need it anyways. Didn't need it anyways. Alright, guys. There we go. That's the level. It is a real challenge. It's a real tough one. Go ahead and do this. Get a couple extra victory points. Probably should have just done this. No, I did the right one. It's a real challenge, but it can be done. And I walked away with 4 stars. There it is. Okay, guys, thank you so very much for watching this and all of my other strategy videos. I really appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and round us out with the 5 remaining heroes from the base game. And, you know, just let me know in the comments, am I way off base with this strategy? Or for that matter, any of the previous strategies that I've put out there. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you. And I'll see you guys in a few days.